Okay.
You want to drive him into the bit. Give him the shoulder tap cue. Man, I didn't want you to walk off either while I was getting on you. That's not okay. And her daddy is a full brother to Patty's Irish Whiskey. I don't know how her mom was bred. I need to take another look. Working on just getting her soft, bendy, driven into the bridle. She doesn't know how to drive into the bridle yet, so I'm going to work on this warm up. It's a shoulder control exercise. My outside rein's not doing as much, but I am engaging it now and getting her to bend at the pole. So I want her bent throughout her body. And she's walking kind of fast because she hasn't settled yet, and I'm waiting for her to settle. I just ease into it. She thinks it's a race right now because she's got anxiety, so that's all that is she's just walking faster than she needs to because she's just got some nervous energy. And she'll get herself worked up into a pretty heavy sweat even when I'm not really asking her to do much, and a lot of it is just her nerves. We're just walking, waiting on Joy to chill a little bit here, get her focus. Okay, let's see if I got some shoulder control. We just started this the other day, so not a lot right here. There we go. Kind of got it. Now, as they start to cross over in the front, you'll feel them pull on that inside rein. And they'll brace against that bit some. So as soon as they do, I'm squeezing them back forward again, saying, stay soft, please. So, you know, you may only get half a step in the beginning. That's okay. We're just going to build on what they give us. All right, try that again. She's walking too fast. I'm going to wait until she settles. It's all about feel. Okay, right there feels good. Outside leg, outside rein, right there. She's still kind of wallering, but you'll notice she's starting to relax and slow down and think. So the more she does that, the better we're going to get. She just needs, she's a sensitive mare and she needs a soft hand. There we go. See how much better that was? There we go. Good girl. I'm going to do this a few more times, going this direction, and then I'll change and go the other direction. Now, she was having trouble to the left when I last rode her. She was, if I remember correctly, she was stiffer that way too, but she definitely was more amped to like crow hop and stuff on that lead departure going left than she was going to the right. It wasn't totally by surprise though. I could feel it coming, and she was swishing her tail and just pinning her ears back and just being cranky. So I kind of half expected it when she did it. There we go. You'll notice my right hand is hardly moved. I mean, it's just basically on my thigh just to keep my hand steady. And we just walk circle after circle after circle and let these horses settle and soften. My two favorite words for you, Joy, is settle and soften. I just want her to realize, well, there's no point in getting in a hurry because I'm not going anywhere except to circle. like a hamster, huh? Now, if you've got a real hyper horse, it's got a ton of energy, this doesn't always work. You may have to ride them down first before you can do this. Rattle, for sure, that racehorse I've got in training, he's not ready to do this until I wear him out a little bit. Otherwise, he would just get in trouble and I'd get in trouble. So there we go. Now I'm gonna change direction. So when I change direction, I wait for her to do a couple of those real soft. I drop that inside rein, let her walk out. She's over bending right here because she doesn't want to go forward. She wants to resist some of that pressure to move out. So she's over bending. That's real normal. A lot of horses do that when they're learning, especially. So I'm gonna have to use my outside rein a little bit here more and keep her straight. Yeah, you're gonna do it again today, aren't you? Let me just go ahead and trot her. And then on the slow down, we'll go back to that shoulder control exercise. Yeah, she's gonna kick out today, I think. Maybe not. I'm betting money she will. Girl. So I'm using a little bit of inside leg to push her out on this circle, holding that outside rein so she doesn't keep over bending. And right there, see, she's doing it again. Yeah. I'm saying no, go forward. But I'm trying to keep my hands still so I'm not, you know, bouncing on her mouth. Keep your hands still. Do different size circles. So I'll make it smaller here. Now we'll go back to a big one. And she's kind of fighting that bit a little bit. Break to trot, soften. So I'm gonna lope little short sections. But do a lot of lead departures. And every time I slow down to a trot, I'm gonna work on driving her into that bridle. So I'm just holding my reins low and wide. Squeeze in just a little bit with my legs here, waiting for her to quit fighting with that bit and give. She's thinking about it. She gave just a little bit, but it wasn't very noticeable. And then I'll lower my hands and let her stretch out and relax. All right, lope off. Good. Trot, soften, drive, hold the reins and just squeeze. There we go, she gave a little bit right there. Okay, she's speeding up. I'm gonna frame her again. Right there, good. Again. See, when I picked up on the reins to drive her into a bridle, she slowed down because she doesn't know how to drive into it. She just knows how to brace against it. Right there, good. Over and over and over and over. Ooh. I didn't pull on her mouth. I just stuck my feet out, sat deep, said whoa. I'm gonna let her soak in this stop for a moment. Nice sigh, relief. Let's go to the right, roll back to the outside. Okay. So she's looking for an escape of how she doesn't want me messing with her. She just wants to be out in the pasture with her buddies. So sometimes she's speeding up to try and like get away, you know? And I'm just not making a big deal out of it. I'm just gonna sit here and keep guiding her direction and wait for her to settle. And right now I'm gonna lope off, inside rein, outside leg. Yeah, she's switching that tail. She's thinking about it. Okay, trot. Sticking my legs away deep. Good, drive, drive, drive. Good, she softened right there. I'm gonna let her trot here a while. No, we're not gonna do that. All this stuff she's doing with her head, all that movement and stuff is just her not right there, not knowing what to do. She doesn't know how to be soft. She's just wanting to fight with that bit. Good. She's wanting bucks. I kept her in a small circle in that lead departure. She's fighting that bit quite a lot. Quite a lot. Not like the racehorse, but a close second probably. All right. Let's do some shoulder control, and then we'll go the other direction and try some lead departures without her bucking, hopefully, or kicking out. You headed out? What time is it? Okay. Making good time today. I love you. What time do you think you'll be home? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you at 3:30. There. Oh, that was beautiful. Good girl. So you drive them forward with those legs. Get those front feet moving forward right there. That's nice. And then you ask that shoulder to come across. She's bracy on her downward transitions, as you can see. Anytime she tries to make her circle real small and out her bend and get out of moving forward, I'm going to send her back into the lope. So she'll quit doing that. And the message I'm telling her is, no, when I ask you to move out, you need to move out. There you go. Good. And I'm not going to run her butt off unless she does something really dumb, but there we go. I'm just going to soften up. She's figuring this out. There you go. Good girl. She's not stupid. Right up. Come on, stay soft and slow down. There we go. Now let's bend. You're not gonna overbend. You try that, don't you? You'll try. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back to the right. Walk a little circle. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this ride relatively short. I'm about done because I'm gonna do a lot of desensitizing with scary objects. I've got a leaf blower, 2 pool noodles, a tarp, and I've worked on it before, but she's still very afraid of it. So her wind down from her ride, like the end of her exercise today, is going to be facing scary objects, finding her courage. Help build that confidence. That's the plan anyway. I've got the halter over there by the camera, so I'll put the halter on. I've got a loaded pistol with blanks. They're half loads. Shoot as we exit the arena, and then we'll go in there and do some desensitizing, and then I will unsaddle her, probably standing on a tarp or whatever it is that we're gonna do in there. She'll probably, once she stands on that tarp, that's a good place for me to unsaddle her because she's pretty afraid of it. And that'll give her some positive association with it. See, she's still wanting to fight that bit a little bit. Kind of moving up and down with her head. Okay, shoulder. That wasn't great, but it was okay. She's definitely getting better. That was nice. And the more I get her driven into the bridle, the easier that's gonna get. I'm gonna keep doing this a few more minutes as she cools down. You can see how sweaty she is, and it's not that warm out here. A lot of that is just her nervous energy. Some horses get pissy to overcompensate for a lack of confidence. Now, some are just that way, but she is that way because she's actually deep down very insecure, and she's just trying to compensate for it by getting an attitude with me at times. Oh my gosh, that was almost a full circle. Hell yeah. I'm such a nerd.